There is still more than 10 billion US dollars worth of Bitcoin short liquidations piling up above us. And as time is continuing and as we are seeing the funding rates starting to go negative again, we're seeing more and more liquidity being built up above us. So in today's update video, I will talk about how Bitcoin always follows the liquidity in the market. I'm going to be talking about the most important charts, the patterns, the CME gap on Bitcoin, and many more important charts we need to discuss on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, Bitcoin is creating once again another CME gap. This time around $65,995. We're trading ever so slightly above it, so I am expecting that over the course of the weekend, Bitcoin is going to be hovering around this level. And usually whenever the Monday is going to be striking, we're most likely going to see Bitcoin come back towards the close price. And at that point, we're going to be having a new trading week ahead of ourselves. So Bitcoin CME gap, I'm expecting Bitcoin is going to be trading somewhere around this level over the course of this weekend. Then still in the 1 hour time frame, we're looking at this massive downward sloping resist line. We actually just broke above it. So what we can currently clearly see is that on the 4 hourly time frame, Bitcoin is indeed creating a lower low on the chart and a higher low on the RSI, which is meaning that we're currently creating a slight little bullish divergence. So Bitcoin is currently creating a bullish divergence, but we have not really seen the bounce yet so far. So this is also a thing I think is going to be happening next in the market. Also, if you're looking at the 1 hour time frame, you can just see clearly that we're creating somewhat of a compression pattern and that we're actually starting to be breaking out of it right now here. So another move is going to be imminent for Bitcoin, but most likely it's going to be happening after the weekend. We saw also that we got rejected ever so slightly from this red line right here, which is of course the exact most important level of resistance I have talked about many times before here. And if we can't break above this level on the Monday, if we see a rejection, and more importantly, if we see the confirmed break below the green box of support right here, I think we're going to come down to $60,000. So if Bitcoin breaks the green box of support, we're coming down to $60,000. And if we break above the red line of resistance, I'm thinking we're going to be having a larger scale recovery towards the upside for Bitcoin. So basically, in all, we're getting ready for an enormous move, and it's most likely going to be happening beginning next week here. And the reason why I'm saying that I think Bitcoin is going to fall down to $60,000 is because currently we are breaking below this very important level right here. And so you could be also approaching it like this, that we're still technically holding the support, because last time around we found some support over here, and currently we're doing the same. So maybe we're still holding this support level, and that is why I draw this green box right here on this chart. And that is why I will be saying that if we confirm the break below the green box right here, then we're going to be going to $60,000. So yeah, currently still we are consolidating in this massive pattern, and basically what we're looking at is potentially an inverse head and shoulders pattern on Bitcoin, depending on how you're going to be approaching it. But if Bitcoin doesn't bounce towards the upside from all this range right here and break below the green box, I think that we're most likely going to be heading towards the lower side of the region. And the lower side of the region is of course this box that I currently draw, because this box right here is laying around $60,000 and is of course the low of the region. Yeah, that is basically the normal information I currently have about this trend. Currently, I remain to be in my long position on Bitcoin. I have not closed it yet here because I still believe that ultimately Bitcoin is going to be going higher. And I don't really think that we're going to come back towards my entry price. And one of the reasons why I think Bitcoin is ultimately going to be going higher is due to the fact that the funding rates are currently negative, which is reflecting that the majority of the traders that currently are trading the market are actually trading short. While everyone is trading short, we can see even more increased liquidity being built up above us. And currently more than $10 billion worth of Bitcoin short liquidations are laying between $72,000 all the way up to $74,000 US. So that is why I still believe that we are going to be having that bounce higher, because always Bitcoin takes out the liquidity that's available in the market. And currently, just the clear majority of the liquidity laying in the market is laying in that top range. And that is why I think we're going to be grabbing it. I think Bitcoin is at least going to be going towards the top region right here before then potentially having another big move down here. Or if Bitcoin is going to be taking the liquidity to the top side, we're going to be seeing that continuation. But I think if we're going to be going back towards the lows of the region, it will be extremely likely to take out the liquidity first before then coming down again. And that is why I still have my take profit of my trade set up on the top side of the region. And if you want to be trading yourself, you can currently go to the link description of today's video. And if you write a Signbet account using this link right here, you can currently claim a free $200 trade here. And all you need to do for it is basically sign up an account using this link below and then deposit $100 in your first 7 days to Bybit, and you can be claiming a free $200 trade on Bitcoin or Ethereum. So extremely valuable and highly recommendable to be making make use of, because this deposit bonus is going to be ending anytime soon here. So yeah, currently the majority of the liquidity is laying above us, and just like many previous occasions, Bitcoin has always taken out the liquidity, and that is why I remain to be believing that it still is a possible scenario. And due to the fact that we're still holding this green box like this, I still believe there is a chance that Bitcoin is going to be having a bounce here, and it's going to be extremely crucial because currently we're at the midpoint of the range, and if we break below this level right here, this is the last support. The next realistic support level for Bitcoin is just going to be $60,000, and $60,000 from off this point is just another drop of about 8% down here. So that will be, of course, quite bad for Bitcoin. And if we're just zooming out on the bigger scale of everything, we are most likely just at the early stages of this next Bitcoin bull market. And basically what you can see is that always once Bitcoin breaks above these candles, the biggest run for Bitcoin is still yet to start. And that is why you need to be paying attention right now here. So this is it for me on today's update video. Once again, guys, this is a shorter video. This is a different kind of a video, but there's just not a lot of stuff happening currently in the market. And it's extremely hard for me to also find things you don't already know about. So I try to, of course, do a lot of research to find new things in the charts. That is what I did. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did so, don't forget to slap on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.